In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through the step-by-step process of how to make and sell die-cut stickers on Etsy. Now, even though stickers are small, this can be one of the most profitable items because people are willing to spend quite a few dollars on each one. Now, there are several different ways that you can do this to become a sticker seller on Etsy. The first way is you're going to buy a bunch of equipment and be printing all of these stickers and packing them in your own home. Now, there are tons of people who do this, but that is not my favorite method because you are going to have to invest a ton of money upfront getting the equipment to actually make these stickers. It takes a ton of time to actually print all of your orders, to pack them, to ship them, and you could make a bunch of investments. You could print a ton of stickers and you find out that those aren't actually the kinds of stickers people are even interested in buying. Now, the way that I personally sell stickers, and I really think is the best way to get started in the sticker business, is doing print on demand. So as a print on demand seller, you are only responsible for making the really cute sticker designs and making the listings on Etsy, but then you are going to partner with a manufacturing partner who's going to do everything from printing, packing, and shipping your orders. So they're going to handle all of that anytime you get an order. So all you have to do is do a little bit of research and make some really cute designs to upload to your stickers. Now, if you're not familiar at all with print on demand, this is going to be a very beginner friendly video. So let's just not waste any more time and jump right into it. So first of all, the manufacturing partner that I have used for so many years for pretty much all of my print on demand products, but specifically stickers, is called Printify. Now, what I love with them is that they really just have a ton of different items, and their items are typically very, very low cost to sell. So if we're going to sell a sticker for around $5, if we're paying almost $5 to purchase that sticker wholesale, that is not going to make us enough profit. So we want to partner with a manufacturing partner that has really, really good item prices and has great quality and get things out on time. So that's why I highly recommend Printify. Also, it helps that they are completely free to use. So I'll have all of their information linked down below if you want to make a free account at some point today to sell these stickers on Etsy. Now, they have catalogs of hundreds of different items, but we are going to be looking for stickers today. So I am just going to search sticker right here in the search bar, and it's going to bring up several different options, but the ones that we are going to be doing today is these kiss cut stickers. And all we're going to do right now is click start designing. And as you can see here, it tells us exactly what print area size we need for these stickers. So when we actually start making our sticker designs, we are going to make them 832 pixels by 832 pixels. Now, if you're a little hesitant to do something like this because maybe you're not an artist, you don't really have a good eye for design, one of the best things about print on demand nowadays is that AI has opened a lot of different tools for us to use as designers. So if you do a little bit of research and find a good niche, you can pretty much always make a design that is going to be able to sell on a place like Etsy using some kind of AI tool. So I'm just going to go ahead and start a new project to make our first sticker. And like I said, that size, we're going to do 832 pixels by 832 pixels. Now, this has created our square artboard. Now, before we do the first step of creating our AI image for these stickers, we're going to have to find a really good niche to sell in. So a lot of times people's hesitation with doing print on demand is they are just like, it's way too saturated. There are too many people that do this. I can't make a single sale anytime I upload stuff. And typically that is because they are not pursuing the correct niches. They're going after things that are just way too saturated. So maybe like 10 years ago, if you made just a generic sticker for a teacher, you could sell that like crazy. But nowadays you have to be a little bit more strategic in the kinds of niches that you are trying to sell. We want to make things that people are looking for, but have a lot less competition than maybe just like a cute cat sticker. So I have created a full system of how I come up with some really, really good niches based on popular categories, but making them a little bit more specific so that we can actually get sales. So if you've never seen it before, I have this cross-nation guidebook. It is 100% free for you guys. It's just my gift for you. There's a free workshop down below, and if you sign up for that, I'm going to send you the video on how to use this as well as this guidebook to use for free. And basically how this works is it takes a bunch of different really popular print on demand categories like holidays, like careers, like pets, like hobbies. And by taking two different categories and crossing them together, we're going to come up with a more your specific niche that is actually going to make sales. So one of my favorite categories to start with is definitely going to be holidays. And I know we're just right now in the middle of summer. You're probably not even thinking about the fall time or holidays coming up, but this is one of the best times to start working on those really profitable end of the year holidays. So today we are going to be focused on making Halloween stickers. Now, just like I talked about, if you just made a generic like ghost Halloween sticker, that probably is just going to sit on Etsy and not make a single sale ever, because there's hundreds and hundreds of other people trying to sell the exact same thing. But if we could put a really fun, unique twist on this, we actually have a chance to stand out and have people buy our stickers. So one of the categories that I love to cross with holidays, because it's also something that people are so passionate about, is their hobbies. So today we are going to cross the niche of Halloween with a bunch of different hobbies. So let's go down to that hobbies page and just start looking through a few of these options. So I think something that could be really fun is having like a cute little ghost doing some of these hobbies. So I'm thinking of things like knitting could be really fun, a ghost knitting something, maybe even like a ghost doing yoga or reading a book, a ghost camping, a ghost playing chess, a ghost scuba diving. So you get the picture. We're crossing Halloween with a bunch of different hobbies to make some really fun and unique stickers that anyone doing these hobbies I think would really, really like. So let's take that first idea of a ghost knitting and see what kind of design we can come up with for our first sticker. So we are back on Kittl over here, and if you've never used Kittl or their AI image generator before, it's really, really easy. All you're going to do is go over here to the left hand side and click this Kittl AI button, and then you're just going to start describing your image. Now, what I find is that the more condensed and straightforward you can be with an AI image generator, the better results you're going to get. So I am just going to put something like cute ghost knitting. And then with Kittl, it lets you pick which type of image style you want. So for stickers, I always use what is called this clip art style. So I'm going to show all the different types you can do. And the ones I really like is either this cartoon looking one or the kawaii icons. So I'm going to go with cartoon today, and we are just going to go ahead and push generate image. All right, so after just a minute, it came up with this really, really cute ghost right here holding a knitting needle and some knitting work that they're doing. Now, the very first thing that we do with these sticker images is we are going to click remove background, because oftentimes there's a white background or there is like, see this halo around here? It's a little bit hard to see because it's also white, but we're going to go ahead and remove that background, and that's going to help us get that really nice kiss cut sticker where the sticker goes right along the edge of the image, and that looks really, really clean. It's great for things like water bottles or laptops. So that looks really good. And then the last thing that I like to do is just make the image take up as much of the canvas as possible. And then we can name this project something like ghost knitting. And then we're going to go here to this icon that says download. We want to download it as a PNG, making sure those pixels are correct. And we're going to click remove background and download. Now we're going to head back to our Printify page where we had that design pulled up here. So all we're going to do is take that artwork that we just downloaded from Kittl. We're going to go to the left hand side where it says uploads, click that, and click my device for picking that design. Now we want to make sure that this is aligned right with this square right here and that nothing is going outside of the edges. So that looks pretty good, but one more way we can check and make sure this will look correct as a sticker is we're going to go over here to where it says preview, and this will show us exactly what the sticker will look like, as well as give us some in context photos like on a laptop or on a box. And these are great ones to really show off what this sticker is going to look like. We're going to go ahead and click save product, and then we can pick which mockup photos we want to include. So I'm just going to add all of these here, and we are going to pick save selection. And now we're going to start filling out all of the information that is going to go directly to our Etsy listing. So Printify is really cool because it integrates seamlessly with an Etsy account. So all you need to do is make an account on both of those websites, Etsy and Printify, and then it just takes like 5 minutes to actually integrate them together. And I have a full video tutorial here here that shows you exactly how to do that step by step. It can seem a little bit daunting, but it's actually pretty easy. So we're going to start filling out all of this information to get our listing ready for Etsy. Now, for the very first mockup photo, I typically like to choose something that shows the context of what this is. So I am going to put this image as the primary one. I just think that looks a little bit better and gives a better idea of what this sticker is going to look like out in the wild. Now, another really cool thing that I love about Printify is they have an AI generator that helps you with your listings and descriptions. So I know that's one of the biggest hurdles for a lot of new sellers is figuring out the SEO of their listings. Now, with this tool, you really just have to know a few of the keywords that you want to hit, and then it's going to generate a really good title and description for us based on the algorithm and what other people are doing that is working. So we're going to click Generate with AI, and I'm going to not only describe the design, but include some of those keywords that I really want to make sure we're hitting on. So things like Halloween, gift for knitters, I might even throw in the word crochet there, cute ghost. So all those kind of things I'm going to start putting in this description here. So I just put here cute kawaii ghost knitting sticker, Halloween gift for knitters, funny knitting sticker, cute crochet gift, spooky knit ghost for crafter. And then I think I might put like kiss cut sticker for laptop or water bottle, because sometimes people look up something like laptop sticker or water bottle sticker. So let's go ahead and generate that. And we're going to apply this to the listing. So it came up with kawaii ghost knitting sticker, Halloween gift for knitters, cute crochet, spooky knit ghost, kiss cut sticker. I'm going to say for crafter, and then I'm going to say birthday gift for knitter. And then it also filled out the description here for us. It said adorable kawaii ghost knitting stickers, perfect for Halloween and as a gift for knitters and crocheters, ideal for decorating laptops or water bottles. These stickers bring a cute and spooky vibe to your daily life. And then it automatically filled out all of the product features, so it's going to tell about the sticker, so we don't have to upload any of that information. And then it also generated some tags for us. We could either keep these or make our own, but I'm just going to keep the ones that it auto-generated for us today. And then we're going to pick the shipping method. So for stickers, sometimes the first sticker can seem a little bit expensive, but the really nice thing is that for each additional item, it only costs a few cents to add each additional sticker. So sometimes this means that for each sticker order, you're not just going to get one sale. A lot of times you can get like 5 or 10 sticker sales because people want to capitalize on that shipping that they're already paying, and they might as well just add a bunch of items to their order. So I have seen with a lot of sticker sales that you're going to get quite a few bought at one single time from your shop, which is really cool and something to think about. And then right now it has defaulted our price to $4.65 with a 40% profit margin, but I'm actually going to make this a little bit more expensive, and I am going to do $5.99 and apply that. That's just going to give us a little bit more wiggle room for our profit. And people are typically willing to pay more than $5 per sticker they're getting, especially if it's a good quality big sticker like these ones. I found that typically as long as they are like under $10, so they're that single digit range, that's usually fine. But anywhere between like $4 and $7 is kind of the sweet spot I have found for stickers. Now, once we're happy with all of this, we're going to go ahead and just push publish, which is going to send it over to our actual Etsy shop so we can see the listing and make any additional edits over there. And on Printify, it's going to say that it's publishing right here, and after a couple minutes, it's going to change to a green published. That means it'll be ready for us to see over on Etsy. All right, so the status has changed over here to published, so we're just going to go over to our Etsy shop dashboard. So in our shop manager under listings, we can see that this has gone all the way over from our Printify shop, and it has that mock-up photo that we put here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click edit, and we can see all of the information already transferred over, so we don't have to do anything to the title or the description. If we want to, we can add additional mock-up photos. A great place to do that is from Placeit. They have a lot of sticker mock-up photos, so I'll link them down below as well. And then all of the pricing information has been uploaded, as well as the shipping. We don't have to worry about that. But one of the areas I like to make sure and edit once I'm in my actual Etsy listing is the shop section. So a lot of people don't know this, but the shop section actually acts as a little bit of SEO for your item. It's going to tell Etsy a little bit about what type of item this is and what buyers would be interested in this, it's not only just an organizational tool for your shop. So I'm going to look through these. I don't really have anything that is perfect for this. Like I have cute Halloween cups, but I could add something either like cute stickers or like Halloween stickers. That could be a fun one. So let's add Halloween sticker. And then here we can decide if we want to enroll it in Etsy ads or not, and then decide what our renewal option is. So on Etsy, you have a couple of choices. You can either make your listing so that if it hasn't made a sale in the first few months, it's going to automatically renew, or you have to manually renew it after those first few months. Now, you might be tempted to do the automatic renewal, but I actually like to keep it on manual because if I've uploaded an item to my shop and after a few months it hasn't made a single sale, I might want to take a look at that listing and see if there's anything that I can improve before I just have it upload again. So I like to keep that on manual, and then we're just going to publish those changes. Then if we want to see where our actual listing will look like, we can click view on Etsy here, and that looks really cute. This is exactly what customers will see. If we uploaded any more mockups, we would see them over here on the edge too, but we can see our title and all our descriptions right here. So let's go over and generate a few more really cute Halloween plus hobby designs. So we're back over on Kindle, and I have that same artboard size that we started with, but I'm just going to show you how easy it is to make like 5, 10, 20 stickers exactly like this, and you're just going to follow this exact same process. So I'm going to go back over to the Kindle AI section, and just like I did for that first ghost one, I think that we're going to make some other really cute like ghost plus hobby images. So I want to make something that's like maybe cute ghost playing chess. That's a really popular hobby. In fact, I've sold a ton of different print on demand items in the chess niche, but I think that it could be even more targeted and specific if we make it kind of themed around Halloween. So I'm going to type that in here, and then I am going to pick this cartoon style for the clip art and generate that image. All right, so after just a second, it generated this really cute ghost playing chess right here, and we're going to just do that exact same process where we are going to make it take up the full canvas here, and we're going to just remove that background so we can download it. So that's looking really cute, and we could go ahead and download this. But one thing that you can do to make this an even faster process is we could just keep making a bunch of different artboards here with all of our different like cute ghost plus hobbies. So I am going to just start generating a few of those other hobbies that we talked about. So I'm going to call this one Ghost Chess, and then I'm going to do maybe like a ghost scuba diving. That's a really funny and unique hobby. So I think that someone who scuba dives, there might not be a lot out there for them to purchase, and they would love something like this themed for Halloween. All right, so a few of the other hobbies I wanted to try was scuba diving, camping, a ghost reading, ghost rock climbing. Those are all really fun and funny. I think people would love these for Halloween. So I'm just gonna start using my exact same prompt and go through the process of just generating a bunch of these images. All right, so after just a couple minutes in doing that exact same prompt for all of these, I have all of these cute ghosts doing these different hobbies, and it really took me just less than a minute for each of them. So now what we're going to do is we can capitalize on having all of these right here together, and we can download them all at once. So I'm going to go ahead and click download here and have it say all artboards, remove the background, and download. And that's just going to download them all in a file for us. So now when we go back over to Printify, we can just start adding all of those designs that we made. So we're going to go over here to upload, and we're going to click my device and pick the first one that we want to make the next sticker of. All right, that looks super cute. We can go ahead and preview that. That looks adorable. People are going to love this type of sticker. So all we would do is click save product. In the exact same way, we're going to generate the title and description and make a few of those edits. And we're going to rinse and repeat this for all of them. So for our next one, we would just do the exact same thing, upload it, or we've uploaded our next sticker, and we can see what that would look like. Super adorable. So you can see that it is so easy. Once you kind of get a good idea of like a holiday plus hobbies, you could make tons of these. So in that Cross Nation guide that I have for free for you guys, I have over 100 different hobbies in there. So you could literally take the same concept and make all of those into really cute stickers. And you could do this exact same thing with other holidays. So like think 4th of July, Christmas is one of the most profitable times of year for print on demand sellers. So just by crossing it with something people are passionate about, that is going to be a great move for making stickers. Now, if you want even more ideas of how you can use AI in your print on demand business to make more profit, I highly recommend watching this video next. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.